Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Rich Latta here, back with another video. Huge news, Unrivaled, back again. We've been talking about it in the last couple videos, been getting a lot of responses from people a little frosty towards Unrivaled. They feel, a certain way about the league, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the news, of course, here, Lexie Hull has signed on as player 29 of Unrivaled. Now, this comes on the heels of Kate Martin signing as number 27. Leah Edwards of the Mystics was number 28. And there's one more spot to fill up. If anybody has been known to be a best friend of Caitlin Clark's of late, that would be Lexie Hull. They've been seen, going to the drive-thru, getting all these drinks together, vacationing together. Of course, great on-court chemistry. And, man, if you were Unrivaled and you wanted to reel in Caitlin Clark, signing Kate Martin and then signing Lexie Hull, the first Indiana Fever player to commit, by the way, that would be the way, I would think. A lot of people stress injury concern to Caitlin Clark. Why would she get injured playing in Unrivaled? Got news for you. You can get injured doing anything. You can get injured training. You can get injured anywhere. The reason that I think playing in Unrivaled would be cool for her would be going up against the competition. This is going to be like where the best players are playing in the winter. Not in Europe, where everybody's going crazy with all these video game numbers. I saw Natasha Howard dropping like 29 and 15, Temi Fad Bentley 20 and 14. Like, that's not where the competition is. Like, the real competition is going to be in Unrivaled over the winter. That's where you can, play for 8 weeks and, match up against these people that you're going up against, see something that they got going on. So I'm all for it if Caitlin decides she wants to play in Unrivaled. I'm looking at that final spot, and it could only be a few people. Unrivaled has kind of broken the whole thing about the 30 best players. I thought that was in jest always anyway, but, people take things literally. So, like, when I think about that last spot, I think about Caitlin Clark. I think about Sabrina Ionescu. I think about Asia Wilson. I think about Aaliyah Boston. I would have to check, but maybe we can look at some of the, the bigs if they're not all committed. I do not believe Jonquil Jones is already committed to Unrivaled. Let me take a look. She is not committed to Unrivaled. So let's run it down one more time. Everyone that's already committed. So I'm going to start with Brianna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, Chelsea Gray, Enrique Ngumbawale, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Ryan Howard, Kalia Copper, Jackie Young, Angel Reese, Dearica Hamby, Kayla McBride, who was awesome in the WNBA Finals, Marina Mabry. I don't know who Unicorn is supposed to be. Oh, Satu Sabali. They just have all the nicknames listed. Alicia Gray, Natasha Cloud, Skylar Diggins-Smith, Rakia Jackson, Dejanay Carrington, Courtney Vandersloot, Brittany Sykes, Shakira Austin, Tiffany Hayes, Brittany Griner, Azura Stevens, Courtney Williams, Kate Martin, Aaliyah Edwards, and Lexie Hull. So, that could be a Jonquil Jones, at the top. It could be Asia Wilson, but we all know the reports that are out there. Caitlin Clark going to Unrivaled, I think, would be really cool for her. It's another chance and to really expand what she has going on. Before Unrivaled announced their TV deal, I wasn't really too keen on the idea, but they announced it with TNT Sports, and that's going to be on a huge platform. And the cool thing about it would be it's kind of legitimate. It has huge backing going into it. It's not going to be some rinky-dink league. This is not going to be, some BS like a lot of people are thinking. And I know people have reservations about, you got these people in the league that might try to hurt you, or you had issues with. You're not going to like everybody you play against. Straight up. You're going to be playing against them in the WNBA. you might as well do it here too, especially if they're going to offer you the big money. And Caitlin Clark is not somebody who needs money, but I'm also not pocket watching either. Like, as far as like someone needs to do this for the pay. No, that's just, a statement of fact of what is happening. Like, she commands that, like, when she walks through the door. It goes without saying. I think, matching up with a Kayla McBride is beneficial for, your offseason workouts. I think going against a Jackie Young a couple times can only help. I think, matching up with Natasha Cloud would work real nice. I think playing with some other players would just be really interesting to see. If I had to look at it, like the people, like say if Caitlin Clark was number 30, I would probably put either Lexie or Kate with her, but not both. I would pick one. Someone like Ryan Howard would be playing with Caitlin Clark. I would love to see that. Maybe, her and Nafisa Collier can link up. I'd love to see that. She's probably not going to team up with Dejanay Carrington, if I had to guess. It's just like team building wise, it wouldn't really seem to make sense. But, can we get some Satu and Caitlin action? Can we get, Dearica Hamby setting some screens for Caitlin? Like, I think there are a lot of like interesting basketball reasons to want to see Caitlin Clark join Lexie Hull, join her friend Kate Martin here. Marina Mabry's in the league, and she's like, kind of like when her and Caitlin go at it, it's pretty entertaining. Like, you got to admit. I think that Unrivaled has rolled this last part out kind of beautifully because everyone's ablaze right now. All the channels are talking about it. I watch them all. Shout out to all the creators out there. But I think that the fear of possibly seeing Caitlin in Unrivaled, or I don't even want to say fear because I don't think it's a fact of being afraid. I think it is being resistant to the idea. And the other argument would be, rest. Now, I tend to think this is a pro athlete. I don't know if they need necessarily 8 months between games, even if you played a year straight. That just wouldn't be what I would think on a rest calendar. For me, I would think what would make sense for, an athlete that has played the schedule that Caitlin has played would be about taking the rest of 2024 off, but then you're kind of ready to go to start next season. So I think plenty of rest would be in order, and you would probably get 2 months after that because the season would end in March. So plenty of rest would be available there, but you can also do something pretty cool and ingratiate, yourself amongst, your fellow players. Not all of them are going to like you. She's not going to like all the people that she's going against. So I'm here for the competition. I want to see the best, and I think Caitlin's the best. And I think there's a lot of great players that go up against her. So hiding her, away from the world, I'm not really with that idea personally. And if she doesn't do it, that's cool too. Take your winter, play golf, go on a world tour, vacation. I don't care either way. But if I had to pick, what I would like, I want the competition. I want to see, the ballers. I'm here for the sports. So spot number 30, who's it going to be? If it's not Caitlin Clark, let me know who you think makes sense for number 30. So anyway, my name is Rich Latta. Thank you for watching this video. And we'll be here whenever they announce number 30. We'll be back with it. I'll talk all about it. And then we're going to come up with an unrivaled draft because I want to put these teams together, see what would make sense. There'll be 30 players to pick from. We'll have some fun. Maybe I'll find a way to integrate it into the the community tab section. If you are, someone that follows this channel, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.